You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast for a ride.
To be fair, there's only one option. They did resign Terror, so we'll go back to Let's Play Oscar Academy. We're gonna tackle continues options now. It's skipping. Let's do skipping. Why did you pick me specifically? Paul caught his head to the side. I already told you. Don't you get it? You're magic. A special four-tailed unicorn. Thundering from the heavens to provide a campaign. Exact special sustenance it needs. Does that make sense? No, it does. Folks who genuinely suffer the mission that Holland has no doubts. He has no hidden motives. She felt bitterly, but honestly, she should have been happy for the to be valued for something other than romance. It was nice to be useful and helpful. She could actually make a difference at her new home. Terry told herself this as she stared at Paul's slippered feet. She was happy about this. To see such disappointment would be short-sighted. Talk platforms. Never mind. It's really. What is that going to accomplish? Paul glared at her. Do you want to push over for president? No. Right? No, that was something you kind of when push comes to shove. Do you decide to close the school shop or extend midterms for a day or cancel class day because on civil student body depends kind of. Okay, they'd probably do that. They can't do that unless they need to. For, if there's a storm and the soul is destroyed, then they can stay, but that's the only time they do that. And Peter, if it snows, it's minus 40, you're still going to school. This is Fargo. You go to school whether you want to go or not. No matter how cold it gets. Okay, let's go to the unsuitable. Yeah, that's the thing that happens a lot. If you're club leaders, stupid. How is this guy being pushed over? You're being mean. It's about respect. It's manipulation. I'll assume bodies who want to vote for you, Paul, should not want to vote for Jeff. Let's let it be. Leave me a red potion. No, wasn't worth it. I nodded Paul's back, mind made up. Since the interview, he still forced her to, but she wasn't going to put up with his whims come what may. I shouldn't talk to her, that's rude. If I noticed, nobody said anything about it. It seems social cohesion was an integral part of the Nobles Club. People tried problems with their own private problems unless they elected to bring them into the foreground or get involved. It made sense to her. It was hardly possible to sustain such a large group of people if everybody was always getting up to each other's business. Especially with problems blew over a day or two. You have no idea how student council works. If they blow over in a day, then they were completely pointless and not worth anyone's time. And you should have them anyway. I factor things and waited quick by my heading straight to the fourth forecast and they come to the meeting area. I should have covered charges and noises. Howling, screeching, stomping. I just stood right in front of her TG and John asked Paul stand crazy about his campaign. Why are you running? What's your platform? Where'd you come last year? It's good for my heart. I smashed all my platforms. Stuff. Why should it be objective for me? As Thomas Paul smooth past the answer, she found acoustically out of place. We should have become alone. Hana would be nothing more than a burden. My phone stared down like some kind of robotic bug, daring her to say something that it could go down as a record of history forever. She just imagined her future looking up Lucy's and saying, "Wow, Mom, you sucked." She swallowed coffee, and John gave her a look pointing to his mouth and moving away from the microphone. My boss said further away. Did you really pick up on that? That was funny. Thank you for that. John shot through Hannah like a as she stared at her hands, mind racing through the simple answer. I'm not trying to do anything. That's just how my hair is. She sounded scared, even to her own ears. She got to Paul and saw him stone face, trying to make no expression at all. She winced. No, thank you for your call. But next caller. I gave his best smile and he whipped it off. A slow drawing voice over the one next, and she exactly who it was. The music will come back eventually. Only a matter of time. Speaking of which, probably just leave it alone. That part doesn't matter. Honestly, then. Over my dead body. That's just that I don't remember hearing. That one too. You pick. Don't make me decide. I'll sell a smash and I will win every time. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a good ending then, right? Hard say he said his smile with a polite smile and shot her a look. Didn't need to tell her what he was thinking. He was disappointed. I'm not angry, just disappointed. This made her try very hard to end one. She knew most people in the arcade were crowded around one corner constantly with little shelves to be found. We joined the crowd pretty to see what they were looking at. Paul and Josh stayed aimlessly next to the fighting game arcade cabinet. Callie and Jim were taking turns on the machine and going through the story mode, presumably to warm up. Jim was trying intensely at the screen and jumping at some combo that was driving him insane. Upon approach, she realized they were facing the Cthulhu trio. It was a standoff. Paul and Josh crossed not to another room of the arcade, but in the same main arcade room where a small crowd gathered around a fighting game. Ready to get your asses kicked? Don't say anything about the fact that Hannah lost her vent. She maintained hope that perhaps somehow they could do without it, but she knew in her gut that didn't matter. But the one who lost, she could not become a member of the Oracles Club. And? They probably wouldn't even have noticed MC taking the stage and announced the winner if he hadn't hurt his throat and if he had pneumonia. That kind of clear. That's a good way to clear it out. You have pneumonia. Yeah, work once or twice. When he was sure he had everybody's attention, he smiled charmingly. There was the witness, which was unsurprisingly, Hey, Bot Club. I sound out here about sudden high-pitched wailing. Ooh, grab the microphone. Joe, man, so show happens you have faith and you believe in yourself. You see things you never dreamed of. Find your best side, love in your heart, anything is possible. His hand is dropped back on the floor. Who goes there? I dove for it. I would go for it too. Microphones are expensive. Probably like Josh is still with her. See your face, they all three somehow managed to send their arms around her shoulders. Or can't get done yet. See, Asagao was such a rich school. She found the voting process to be a little more technological. Instead, students managed to grab paper ballot and turn them in. Ballots that were then tallied and handed to teachers manning the voting booth. She also decided what would turn out, but apparently she thought wrong. The votes were tallied up in almost no time, despite Mrs. Zuko and Mrs. Sotelo shorting at each other like childhood friends. The ballots finally done, the result was placed in a sealed envelope and given to the standing president to read for the auditorium and the voters who stayed for the results. Standing president, meaning Paul. The grim set his jaw and carefully peeled the envelope open. The winner this year is... He covered his face. Who's the what it said? Me! It's me! Focused up to the envelope, a smile appeared to be fighting his face. I won! I'm president again! I know it's a good president in 2020. I am 100% sure about that. What was the form announcement, but judging from the student reaction, Paul could be feeling just once. She really from the majority of students, though a few made faces and sulked. Hunter ended on the stage in Paul's arms, where he pulled her in a deep air hug. Small pioneers went off above them, face sparkling from the ceiling. Hunter, I couldn't just tell you. Thank you so much for everything. He was sobbing as he held her in his arms, and she closed her eyes, waiting for an inevitable kiss. Anna, you okay? Her eyes folded open, Paul was staring at her with concern. Is that too much for you? No, just that's something stuck in my eye. Just out his arms, heart beating rapidly. Of course not. Of course it wasn't the case. Paul viewed her platonically, and he had always viewed her platonically. Was she playing some kind of movie ending? Well, this is a visual novel. At least you have True Love's Kiss to cure amnesia. And by the end of the year, I'm sure, by the end of the year or 2 years, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you pay attention, you will. As Hannah braided herself, Josh and Nick bounded on the stage. Hell yeah, I knew you would. That's in my mind. You had ventilating earlier. I just took on my water. Two pulled Hannah and Paul into a giant hug. Sorry, you might not want to be part of the but how would you be able to try and continue? You need someone who feels level or you just gotta do it. Tears filled her eyes as she put them rapidly away. Of course, I'd love to. Sometimes in life you don't get exactly what you want. But that's okay. Because sometimes you have something even better. Good end, hey. Just drop a save here. Let's get the bad ending. Thank you. I'll look into that later. But why did you pick her specifically? Thank you. With their hearts and minds. Ha! I knew mine was the best strategy. How should I probably joke at the other two? Never mind. keep getting these scams emails. Getting annoying. What's that going to accomplish? They're gonna let it be. We'll leave it. Leave it alone. Really? Pull down and scratch his neck. Makes sense. You want to be pusher, but you can be arrogant and over-aggressive too. I can? Well, people can, right? They approach in all situations. Right, so you would stick to your moral principles if you met someone you care about under the bus. What? Wait, well, it depends. Is it a moving bus? I ask you these questions. I feel like I'm training over again. Or my dead body. You pick. The corner of Reich saw Paul yawning heavily. He was almost dead on his feet. Don't tell her he didn't sleep again. 3, 2, 1, start! I had no idea why he had to shout for the match to start because the pair simply selected their characters, but one way or another the battle commenced. Nick and I were well matched in the beginning, each taking small hits and attempting to counter the other immediately deflected. It was a tense battle, both hunters frustrated across the screens. How all couldn't make anything out. Tay! Josh! Nick spun with a force away from the machine and Josh whipped in dealing with a several hit combo on Wally, who was prepared for the more targeted hits Josh was throwing. They half of Wally's health was out. Jim raised his fist. Tay, I'm going in. But Wally was out by the shoulder, seeing that forgotten that other people were waiting to play. Jim and Josh were back further than each other, each managing to land a combo at some point, but it was slow going. The little firing skills and Jimmy stayed well away from the location, making the match somewhat of a stalemate. Josh hit the machine in a graceful parade, but Paul wasn't paying attention. Paul! Josh just sped to the machine, but it was too late. The character had been defensive seconds, Jimmy easily finished him off. Paul's the screen, his mouth slowly dropping open. It was the most anticlimactic loss Shahan had ever seen. I didn't even get to play. Sorry, cat, maybe next time. Hard wisdom with the Paul's side.
Hey.
You're fine, wasn't it? Yeah, you're fine, it wasn't that bad. Paul put his head in his hands. It was that bad, it was definitely that bad. The match called, the MC thanked the crowd and ushered everyone away from the machines. The day was free play for tournament players, but not for anybody else, and he seemed king of the occasion their money's worth. Well, how about we go have a nap? That sounds good. Partially said slowly, but allowed her leader on the ball and toward a nice patch of grass. Darren fell asleep, no doubt, for the first time in days. I got reading this to stage with some numbers in his hand. He was sure he had everything, he just found something. And the one. Jeff's new student council president. Paul his hands down, feeling all his aces for the word. A beaming Jeff bounced on stage to the podium and glanced over his new populace. Everyone, Thank you for taking a leap of faith and trusting me. Really, thank you so much. Paul saw off stage, Nick, Josh, and Hannah followed him. Jack is small and knees pulled to his chest. Hey, Paul. Looked at them with a sad smile. Guess I can kiss that you goodbye. It's always next year. Hannah realized that Paul as soon as she said Paul's great, and so were Nick and Josh. It was next year for them. Nick, Josh, and Hannah knew there was something you could say. Instead of the line next to Paul pointed easy to their chest as well. Look at us, failed campaigners. They take pictures of us to see it as a movie poster. Paul chuckled. So I did failures to their attempts to defy fate. Yeah, actually, even then it was a bit depressing. All four of them laughed, only the slight bitterness audible. So, Paul, what are you going to do with all your extra free time? I think I'm going to. He really did against the wall. Paul? He's asleep. Again? As they stood guard president of their hearts, Nick and Josh was furious to getting enough money to make a film. Just because Asagao wasn't going to help them get the equipment didn't mean it was impossible, especially now that they have more time than ever. Hannah smiled. Somehow people always found their way through. She closed her eyes too, and her palm was something next to her. This man a pay manager, Hannah. Really and truly. Thank you. Bad ending. Oh, no, it says bad ending, but that's actually not really all that bad. It's like a good bad ending. In a way, if you think about it hard enough. We got the worst ending now, so let's do that. Ready with me, ready for her. Wait, defensively. Hell yeah, let's work for me. Paul face palm aside. If I said you do it, that's what we'll do. Have you seen the rumors? So they're absolutely crazy. I mean, this new chapter is dating the hospital school. Wait, nope, that's another game. They were newspapers, so. Oh yeah, those. Probably just shave him off the sidewalk. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't cause trouble. Don't want to get in the way of potential suits, you know? No, it's not really a problem. I was just what? Oh, for some sort of reaction? Sit her hands and Paul chuckled. Is there anything I can do to fix it? I will. Trust me. I guess we'll just buy our time for now. Right. Stupid Hannah. Shook her head. Private hall rose in front of them, tall and imposing. A Georgian Fields' architecture. Right, it has that Georgian Fields' architecture of it. That's a terrible idea. That doesn't work at all. You don't know that. Does it ever work in politics? Yeah, all the time, actually. But I was too bad you want to vote for the ball. Publish an article. Yeah. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? You're gonna run for their money. Actually, we're on the topic of Paul. Anyways, about the article. That day that I sent in her letter to the editor of the newspaper found her and Paul in deep and intensive training. Guilt made her apologize. She packed up her things. When she started to leave, he didn't try to stop her. He just turned to the window, his hands on top of his head. No, it's worth it. She had to Paul's back, mind made up. She'd interview if we forced her to, but well, she wasn't going to put up with it in some way. Mine had to watch the class the next morning. She tried to get up early so she wouldn't have to face her, not with the worries about the article. Maya was up even earlier than her out of sheer excitement. That's something I don't polish for. Do you think I did a good job? Do you think you will be able to tell that's me? I have. They told me I did. I was in an alias, so no one knew it was me. If you figured it out, it was me. Congratulations. You know my writing and speaking style better than even I do. Most guys are for A students carrying newspapers while Hana marched straight ahead, her gaze forward. Did you read it? Whoever thinks I'm really talented and follows something without knowing it's me. He spent all his time trying to discover who wrote it, and when he finally finds his identity, he asks him what slips to the world, how to get through an underground tunnel. You should be there. You should have gotten the name for it. And there are tunnels. George told us there were. You think so? But that's listening to Hana frowned. Think of it, they never really discussed what their dreams were. The only thing I told her about why she was Asagao was. But to want to be gone, so here I am. Not that they don't love me, of course, but they're busy. I think my dad might have a mistress. Mistress? Why, I'm so sorry. Why? Oh, it's not the first time. I think my parents basically agreed to have it open marriage. But some of the mangas don't angry about it anyways, and I think they're fine about something else. Because that's just the odd thing that Hana didn't really want to ask more. She knew back in a totally different world than she did. Most officers were uncomfortably rich. The kind of people who could be employed in unemployed entirely still with a savings account. If you don't touch any savings account, it's totally possible to make it go up. But growing it themselves, but putting money into it is a whole other story. Most of the time, Hana didn't have to think about, not after she got used to the expensive food options she could campus on the high-tech computers. Occasionally there was something like this, and it threw her off so much she dropped the conversation in its entirety. No, so it's newspaper. The fourth-year teacher, Miss Satel, was blocking down the path ahead of the newspaper tucked under her shoulder. Before Hana could say anything, right down the path stopped in front of him. Miss, can I help you? I stood in front of beaming hands tucked behind her back. Has you had a chance to read the paper yet? Why no, I was just going for a regular coffee. Did not help. I turned her heel and headed towards the cafeteria, evidently going to find someone or other writer, whether she had to force him to or not. How much she goes, it was about how Papa, she knows me to sit home watching her. Yes? The old man smiled his face, his eyes when she was younger. Yes, has seen you before. What? I've seen you here, so probably. She patted her anxiously. He probably had seen him far away and was curious. I shook his head. No, I tried. I believe I've seen him somewhere before. Tell me, do you... Maybe out across the campus, I shook his head. So you think I haven't talked to someone in peace. I hope I'll see you again, miss. Hide quickly through the hallways, hoping against hope she would run into Paul. It was still weird seeing her face blast across the walls. Paul wanted to undo the damage just posted, but he didn't even ask for putting her face on them. Oh, Hana, might you tell me exactly why you're hiding behind my locker? She got surprised at the locker she was leaning against to push stuff away from it. I was, checking the integrity thing, you know, as you do. The integrity of my locker. Yes, I said sure all that, you know. Cat eyes there for some reason, sees this of her. Right. Mark says, well then, I should see you found a locker impenetrable? Like a fortress? Which fortress? I don't know, I always go through any fortress people throw my way. Then my word is made out of. Oh yes, very much so. Good. Good. He stood in silence, staring at her. She got to her shore, the coast was clear. Oh, there is she going. Hana set off down the hallway, getting now 3 steps away from her cat. He stopped her. Hana. Yes? Maybe the apology, that's pretty tense, but I trust you above that mess. Yes? Kay nodded solemnly. Feeling uncomfortable, she started for the costume again. This time Kay watched her go, not moving until she was well and truly out of sight. Hurried to the costume door, unhassled and opened it with a relieved sigh, but the interaction with Kay was still bothering her. Was he up to something? He seemed so suspicious. Paul showed the in her face, anger lighting in his eyes like a firecracker. She had a feeling this was not going to pick the relationship out of the rut it didn't know in the past few days. What is this? Radical circling printer marker. A small emoticon right next to it. Is that what anger? I don't know why emoticons. Excuse me. Is that your what? Who did it? Who did that? Are you going to get? Are you? What are you aiming at me? Here's the article I was narrowing. I have a hand dying solemnly. I don't get a letter if they just send it. Besides, you only wrote part of the thing, so. She. Scared ready for anything that article made you wait at the author that was female. Well, I mentioned that you were cute, so I just assumed. That's really presumptive. We have gay students here too, you know. Yes, we do. And his name's Ian. Only in the game. As far as I know. Right, sorry. Probably another face, really not convinced, but what he could do. What could he do? I got points for misplaced words. It's just that Hana had hand in it would be unreasonable and make him look like a crazy person. Paul knew this, and he could tell by the trust in his face that was the only reason that pushed the issue. Catch you soon. I'll see you later. Fine. Paul sat down in the classroom. Nothing says later, my spirited to joy, panting like a maniac. So that was compelling, Hana. Compelling, can you believe it? I nodded. I have a feeling anything to do with you compelling my. Red chuckles from across her lips. You have to say, can't hold back this much personality. No, definitely not. Class are all but you could watch a space snail like you just twisted a murder. Children? No, not meant to be understood. Please contemplate all the things you don't understand for the next hour. Sound good? She frowned. She looked for her head in her palm, completely entranced. What's up with her? I shrugged. Whoever was up with her. Probably Josh didn't talk to her that much, period. What's after class that day that she started to hear buzz about my article? Did you say that came from a brain building, though? For all we know, the person who wrote the article could be lying. Huh, it's always such a good article could be lying. How eloquent they were. How compelling. They said he cried when his dad died. I bet they're doing with that kind of loss is no joke. Mine out frequently. Freddy totally doesn't have a heart of gold. Good, then it was working. Untrue as it is. I had a quick goodbye to Mai, heading straight to the fourth floor class as that becomes a meeting area. She had no idea what kind of greetings she expected to be out there, but hope it wouldn't be too bad. As she got home, started hearing strange noises. Howling. You know, as usual. About that article. Hana threw her hands up over her head. I'm sorry, please don't beat me up. What? Beat you up? Why would you beat you up? You chased me like after you got thugs. Well, you weren't the one responsible after all. I was getting mad at you. Paul shot her a look and she made his gaze. No, we're ecstatic about the article. Not only has it been gaining a ton of positive buzz, but we've gained fame here the ways as well. Hana frowned. I'm sorry? Been a bit intimidated a few months ago, but at least up close from afar, you look like fun, but a person. You're telling me. But it looks like we should contemplate changing our approach. This whole authentic spiel presented in the article seems to have charmed the populace. Down people's hearts. What did I tell you? Well, this is all really nice, truly is, but can we get out of the girls' bathroom? Sorry, be prepared for if you don't remember. Right. The last passage before the interview was horribly awkward. Paul kept directing all the hard questions to her, mostly draining her and without withholding mercy when she messed up. She had the feeling he was upset about something and she was getting increasingly frustrated that he would put it behind him. At this rate, the interview would well and truly be a disaster. Interrupt them. Mai, you crossed the forth without Hana turning back to motion for her to hurry up. Said, Hana straight over, popped herself down in the box table right between the and Jeff started salting her food. Said Hannah. My hello there, friend. Nice to meet you here. Figured we could all have a really chat about the campaign, since we're all on the same boat and everything. Then Ian stared at her. After a second, Ian shrugged. You're on your own, man. Today, joining in on a conversation Jimmy and Luke were having about friendship strength at the Mario Party. Mario Party! Design Friends is 19 something. I don't remember when it came out. That year. Since then. How was Jeff watching his mind quite clearly raced behind his friendly smile. So I saved you last night, huh? About that. I have a hand. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not going to yell at you or anything. You guys ask questions. They were only questions after all. Was I? Of course, this being the case, I hope you can find it in your heart to answer my questions. It's not fair to see you seem to be avoiding interviews now from the media. Here's still okay, just right of her face. Yeah, I know I kind of want to say something in the media instead forever. If I spoke, that will go down in history as my opinion. So I've been to stay away from it. Hana sniffed. Interesting. So, monitors and progress between friends? I'm just gonna record it already. No, I guess not. In that case. Hard pop a cube into her mouth, the sheer intensity of her anger biting her through the otherwise uncomfortable conversation. Why are you running for president? Yes, you want to change the world too? Just sit down, smell cart with a sigh. This is the other reason I don't want to do interviews. My patience for things are really good. I'm 40 and I'm about to graduate. The job market's looking real competitive and I want to get into my top college. I realized that listing a competitive video game club as a primary issue wasn't going to help me much with that. No. If anything, it hurt my goals. So I thought, what is something I could do? Then I saw Jared and Paul arguing in the hallway about posters. Jared was all, Zoom Council didn't even do anything. And I was like, you got a point there. Paul was a lot of stuff, he didn't follow through. Yeah, but it's going to this year. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? He said he changed things last year and went back on his word. Easy as that. I think if I could get even a couple things done, I'd be a better president than him. Then we'll go to my college resume. Everybody wins. Except Paul.
We'll see.
I didn't care this much, but I guess I committed to it, so I better follow through. Just shrugged, took another swig of chocolate milk. I sat down at her food. Maybe it was a matter of fact way Jeff explained it, but she felt like she couldn't be mad at him anymore. He didn't have a good reason as Paul, but he was still trying to do his best with student body. Though he said he had to go into leadership positions effortlessly. It might possibly be totally unselfish. It's better to go in knowing exactly what you want out of experience. In case it was sure what was wrong. How did I use reasoning and she kinda hated him for it. Oh, thanks then. Someone know, I guess.
Really?
Jeff watched her stand up, surprised that he smiled. I was with both of us. He held a hand for her, but both of her hands were occupied holding her tray. She folded knee up and knocked his hand with it. Likewise. Then described the odds, jokes, and the rest of the career. She went back to Noble's Club. If I was enemy? Traitor! Haha, very funny. I had eye contact with Paul, who smirked at her for the rest of the watching period. She stared at her food, completely insensible. Date with Paul? She must be dreaming. Integrity? No, it does not sound good. But you always start treating like I'm some kind of thing you use milk for publicity's sake. Do you understand that I have feelings? I was blind that she realized what she just said and the way they could be taken. Wait, no. That's not what I... Never mind, forget it. Stock... might have to, yeah, the pot of us. As it does. The pot has to invest, or... I don't get paid. Over my dead body. Doesn't matter. Tie. Perfect. Then how and then the rest of the couple private shop drift and thing. Asagao, the green girl was about to leave when they tapped her elbow. Her little gun suddenly did quickly in the back of her mind. If she wanted to, she could use it against this campaign, couldn't she? You don't need to worry about the campaigning. Paul would definitely win. Nobody but Caddy and Hana knows who the beans. Even Paul, even for the tournament. Was it even reason not to? Well, we're not supposed to. But we gotta turn Caddy in. Right, I won't tell anybody anything.
Really?
You won't? Yeah, like a puppy just brought in from the rain, staring at her like a savior. It was almost enough to get her. Consider. Almost. Hi, you person. Change your attitude otherwise, but such my guns, now you proved it. Or, not these guns, that was the first words there. Sorry. Next getting high, you won't regret this. I'm supposed to be tomorrow. That was the perfect time to launch the attack. I go towards Shinro's house. It wouldn't do to be caught out with it all alone. She has to explain herself and the time would be ruined. She couldn't sleep with me tonight. I said hanging for Thai food, that's all. If you're Mexican, this is Mexican food. I gotta take this. For a moment, I wondered if they knew what she was playing, but then she giggled. There's no way they'd know. Not even Paul had knew she had an ace up her sleeve. She worked so hard. She just wanted to make sure he got what he deserved at the end. The better man should win. She tried shocking him, but if she was going to see her prime vision, she had to stay put. Judge on stage, a script in hand. He got out across the eye and solemnly surveying the population that will perhaps eventually rely on him for protection, for salvation. He always wants to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah pressed the switch she had hidden in her jacket pocket. Something close to where the banner unfurled itself over Jeff's head. He ran from underneath it, so he had death. The banner snapped into place just above over the podium. Hidden block smuggles guns. The phrase is plastered across the center of the banner. Caddy's guns taped neatly below. People screaming and several started to leave the theater. Jeff's flutter on stage. What? Put right on stage, Emily having heard the motion helped Jeff up. Jeff pointed the banner and Paul's eyes widened. Looked it to Hana in the crowd where she stood trying to fight the smirk off her face. Couldn't. She couldn't. Her mouth something. He mouthed something. Something that she could know the conversation, but after a moment she recognized it was her name. You win. Paul shook his head slowly, horror taking his expression. He went away and helped Jeff backstage. Hana thought she wouldn't be welcome if she followed them back there. Instead, she went to her room, not in the mood for class. The tournament was tomorrow and she could use the extra practice. She was this morning, eyes scratching, head spinning. He had shot her the meanest look she ever received, like she tried to kill his favorite puppy or end reruns of Narrow Village. Narrow Village. Narrow Village. I don't get that one. Get away, not wanting to hear anything from her. And there they were, glaring at her. They did not come to cheer her on. How couple was nowhere to be seen, yet nobody cheering him on, but she had a feeling they were busy with their own situations. Hey, good luck, dude. Joe raised an arm, showing costume. His eyebrows raised. Thanks? Yeah, thanks, man. Spotlights found them dim, the projector started up. The main was raised on screen. On off stage, how is it possible after everything she sacrificed? He says metal and then casts his skating glass in Hana's direction. It was clear what he was thinking. She wasn't even worthy of being in competition. She went ahead and walked out of the room a little bit, looking anybody in the face. Paul and Josh standing aimlessly next to fighting in arcade cabinet. Josh was putting single player in pain, looking bored out of his mind. Next to him stood the MC with his hand in the car with a frown. Not showing then? He made narrow on clipboard, then turned to continue. Looks like he goes in by default. How captured hands could have happened with the boy's frowned. Alright. Thanks. Then attack the script behind these zombie head off to before they locate some other event. Head out to the shield, jumping between. You did it! Paul walked away. The exhaust stared from Hunter to Paul and back in, then with Project Slug was falling off. He didn't see what the problem was. They won, didn't they? Nobody's couple was going to win, weren't they? Wasn't this what they wanted? You don't get it. You don't get it. But the win by default is a hollow victory. But the MC finals the winner. Nobles Club. Yes. She got to dash on the stage only to find she was the one who went up there. She has her down, the rest of the club was staring at her with something like hurt. Then she handed her the trophy and the microphone. Heather was the club, thank you. She tried to threw the microphone back to the MC looking again at the club. But they weren't there anymore. They left. It took her an hour to lug the stupid trophy home, and once it was there, she didn't want to look at it. Still, it wasn't all bad. The next day was the actual election, and when Paul was announced as winning, he'd be so happy. Right? See, Asagao was such a rich school. She spent the blood process to be a little more technological. Me. Paul's on the car, changed to look fast over his face. It's me. How about how stage and possibly beating? You did it! Paul, you did it! You won! Paul glared at her, looking pretty well in his eyes. I won nothing. He the card too and tossed it into her face. How flinched. Hell, why aren't you happy? Because that's what you wanted, didn't you? But dirty just like you wanted in the beginning, right? That's the problem is you were fine with this in the beginning. This isn't how I wanted to win. I didn't want to hurt my friends. I didn't want to get Caddy expelled and sent back to England. I didn't want to force you to vote for me. Oh, Caddy got expelled. I don't understand. He threw up his hands. Forget it. Forget it. I'm finishing up my plan, and then I'm resigning from my position, and someone else will be president. Someone who actually earned it. And you? Looked high up and down for a moment. She thought he was actually going to spit on her. I don't want to see you near me or my friends. Never again. I watched my face balls popped above her. Could be the pair fell around her, tickling her neck and landing in her hair. She was probably stopped visiting him in the Nobles Club. At first it was very lonely, but after a while. Why would you say we start up that band? What band? The Part of Mice. I wanted to play drums, you could sing and play bass, whatever. I think it'd be fun. Mouse sat up with the jolt. Really? You up for that?
Yeah.
Of course. Wasn't actually anything else to do. Right, in that case, I've had this idea for a while. Life was hard, things were hard, things could always go wrong. But no matter what, things could also get better. As Maya and Hannah started playing songs in the tiny little drum room, she started to be happy again. She started to belong again. No matter how bad things went, she always had her. That was the truth that mattered. That's what truly mattered. But we didn't get Paul for worst end. We only have 2 endings to get. Just 2. Both of which are with Shane. So, yeah. Next time on Let's Play Asagao Nobles Club. Think it's here? Yeah, it's here. Next time Shane.